You, my friend, are the key to the kingdom.
Hello all my fellow Keybladers. If you want to more updates, deep dives, reactions, facts, and more on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date on the latest info. Thanks for watching, and now let's dive into the live stream.
Hello. Okay, so we are currently looking at Square Enix's press site right now, and well, we finally got some news on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And if you haven't noticed yet, or if you don't know yet, there was at Summer Games Fest a trailer, and we will be going into a deep analysis on that. So be looking forward to that. But right now, we are looking at this. This was updated just recently, actually. So let's go ahead and read over this and then take a look at the photos and kind of just take a look at a little bit of everything and then kind of go from there. So at Summer's Game Fest world premiere exclusive trailer, that was shown off obviously just a couple days ago. So as part of today's Summer Games Fest live show, Square Enix has revealed a new gameplay trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the highly anticipated new story in the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake project. The trailer teased the game's mysterious story elements, thrilling combat, and expansive world that players can look forward to experiencing in early 2024. So yes, they didn't have a release date yet, but I guess they're currently working on it. We are officially in promotional mode, boys, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it. So yeah, we'll be getting updates between basically now and early of next year. So I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait for the game to come out, and hopefully we'll be getting. I'm assuming we'll be getting updates just about every month, or maybe every other month. I don't really know, but that's kind of what I'm assuming. But let's move on. As far as the trailer, it said that it's talking about the new trailer and everything else. Not really. Well, actually, this is we can talk about this. A new trailer for the upcoming mobile game, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which they finally showed something on that. Like, oh my gosh, I do have a reaction video coming up on that as well. I just felt it was more important about talking about Rebirth instead of that one right now. So, but yeah, I will be uploading that sometime either tomorrow or next week from the time I posted this video. But anyways, Crisis also debuted announcing the start of a pre-registration on the App Store and Google Play. By pre-registering on an Android device, users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test planned for July 6th to 13th. So basically right now until the 13th, which is that, what, a Monday or Tuesday? I don't really know. But yeah, so you can test it out, see how it works. I might do it, I don't know. I'm not really, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's basically just a beta test. The full game has not come out yet. So that's all you need to know about that. Let's see here. The new trailer was revealed during Summer Game Fest. That's all right here. So I'm not going to click on it because we've already seen it, and I do have an analysis video coming up. So we'll move on from there. Let's skip this. I don't think there's really anything to go over here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is just basically a synopsis of the story. I'm not going to go over that right now. We can read this. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, which retells the story of the iconic fantasy game that redefined the RPG genre in the district games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth picks up from the iconic heroes Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Aerith, and Red 13. After the escape from the dystopian city Midgar, and sees them embark. Okay, this is just a synopsis again. Let's see here. Yeah, so not much to go off of that. Okay, so there's not really much to go over here. But we can go over the photos and kind of take a brief look at everything and see what we can find there. So let's take a look here. So this is the open world, I guess, quote unquote, open world. I don't think it's going to be open world. I think it's going to be more like, I guess the best way to describe it, Xenoverse Chronicles, or, oh, what's that game? Zero Dawn. So a lot like that. But oh, this is so gorgeous, man. I mean, look at the graphics. I mean, this is only in 1080, but it is so good. And yeah, I cannot get enough of this. From the trailer, which we will be going over here in the next video, when they were walking around, I didn't see much movement in there. I'm hoping that they can change that. I hope they do change that within the next 7 to 8 months or whenever the game comes out. Because I mean, I want it to look more lively. I want it to look more real, you know. And it looks great already. It looks real already. But I just, you know, want a little bit more movement in like the plants and whatnot. Maybe even the clouds. That'd be awesome if they can do that. It'd be amazing. Let's go to the next picture. It's just a picture of Cloud, and looks very worried, scared, or pissed. One of the three. And then there's the old man. And I love the diagram right here where it shows all the constellations and everything else like that. That looks really cool, and you know, the live stream on the planet. I mean, it just looks amazing. Like, oh my god, I cannot get enough of this. I cannot wait to get to this point when the game comes out. It just looks amazing. And then I can't remember her name. What was her name? Hold on. I got some notes here to talk about it. Let's see. Elena. Now they didn't. People did not think that Elena was going to be part of this game, but I'm glad that she is. You know, it's going off of the old OG FF7, and so I mean, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have her in here. So that's good. Glad that she's in there. And there's Sephiroth looking menacing as ever, and looking just as amazing as ever. Like, oh my god, look at that. Those eyes, too. Gorgeous eyes. Gorgeous eyes. And then, oh, there's a spaceship. Wow. There's a ship, and based off of this photo right here, there looks like there's a command menu while you're walking around and venturing off. I do see a set of stairs from the way it looks. I don't know if you'll be able to go up those stairs or not. There's Red 13 there, and just a lot to go over here. It looks really, really nice. It looks just amazing. And I hope that we can go up here and kind of adventure up here a little bit. It'd be kind of cool to do that. So there's that. And then here, a lot to go over right here. There is, what's this? Ward shift? I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a move or not, or whatnot. And then there's obviously the regular attack menu, and then there's a command menu. And then beside that, it looks like there is a summoning. From what I remember, that is the same summoning materia. So I think this is where you get your summoning. From what I can see here. But it does look like this is a team-up attack, because I think we had something like that in the DLC in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It looks like a team-up attack. And then, you know, the Aerith, and there's Cloud, there's Tifa, and then I don't know if this is like an early part of the game or what, but it does look like you do start fresh. So you have to restart everything and get your health up there and your MP up there, just everything. So it looks like you don't continue your stats from your last gameplay through Remake Part 1. So that's from what I can tell there. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's from what I can see there. But really cool. I mean, this looks so awesome. I can't wait to explore the movesets they have, and oh my goodness. And then there's one of the bosses, and there's Punisher mode, and I don't see a summoning right here, so maybe he hasn't had time to attach it yet or not. So yeah, but I also do see right here the health being still fairly low, but also right underneath, right here, right underneath the health, I see some bars. I don't know what that could be. That could be maybe a team up attack, or well, maybe like you have so many bars you can use for team up attacks, or various different kinds of team up attacks. So who knows? That could be a possibility, or it could also be your summoning gauge, which I don't think that is, because I think this is what that is right there. But I mean, anything can change, right? So that's my guesses on that. And then there's Aerith, looking gorgeous as ever. And Red 13. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play as him and kind of seeing what he has to offer to the team. And then, oh my god, this looks freaking amazing. The deer looks amazing. Like, oh my gosh, the flowers. But we have deer, guys. We have deer walking around. I'm wondering, just out of, I don't know if this is a possibility or if this is an option, but I don't know if anybody remembers in Final Fantasy 15, I do believe that you killed animals or killed monsters or whatever, and you would use that to cook and stuff like that. I'm wondering if they would allow or do that here. I don't think that would be a thing, but I mean, that could be a possibility. Because in my head, why would you see deer walking around other than just for looks, right? I could be wrong though. It could just be for looks and just for the sheer environment of it. And then just the flowers and the windmills up there, and oh, just so pretty. And then here's another team up attack, and it looks like you have a throw of some kind right here. Not entirely sure if that's what that is, but it looks like that's what it is right there. The health is a lot more right here, so that's cool. That's cool to see. And then that's all the photos off the press site. I don't see anything else at the moment. This is just talking about what Final Fantasy XIII is and all that kind of stuff. And then I wanted to go over a couple of other things. So give me 1 minute here. Here, this was all stuff that was posted on the Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII Twitter, leading up to the eventual reveal of the trailer. And so, before we go into the trailer analysis, I want to go over some of these. So, how is the development progressing on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Answer: development is progressing smoothly and according to plan. We are currently working on nailing down a release date for the game. So, as you are aware from the trailer, they didn't have a release date, but what they did have was a window. Basically, they were saying that it is going to be coming out early 2014. Wow, 2014. Holy crap. Dating back. Dating early 2024. So I'm guessing February might be the time frame, or maybe even January, because I think January is about 7 months from now. So I can only assume, okay, because right now we're 6 months from December, and then 7 months would be in January. I want to guess, because of the fact that it is Final Fantasy VII and it's early 2024, 7 months from now is January. I'm going to guess right now it's going to be sometime in January. That's just my guess. Okay? January of 2024. And then the second post that they had was, how will players journey through the world outside of Midgar in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Players will be able to journey across the wide and wow, I need to get glasses. Let me just zoom in on that. Players will be able to journey across a wide and multifaceted world with a high degree of freedom, experiencing a myriad of different stories along the way. So, I mean, from the pictures and from the trailer that we got to see, yeah, there's going to be a lot of adventuring, a lot of open world. I'm not going to say it's like fully open. I think it's just going to be very large zones. So we will have that to look forward to, and then experiencing different stories, like with Barrett, Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, stuff like that. I'm hoping we'll see Vincent and Sid and all them other characters that we have not seen yet. And I'm sure that between now and I'm going to say January, we'll see more of that. So I'm pretty excited about that. What are some of the key things to look forward to in the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth story? Players will witness a chain of narrative developments that lie at the very heart of the Final Fantasy VII story while discovering each character's destiny. I'm only going to assume that each character will have a goal, right? Or each character will have some kind of thing that we will have to work through. Drama, obviously, and Zack, and just everybody. And oh my god, I can't wait for the drama. I cannot wait to go through seeing what kind of struggles that each character will be going through, each kind of mindsets that they will have, questions they may have about each character. Like, it is going to be a world of basically just unraveling each character and what they believe. It's going to be amazing. And loss. Do I need to play Final Fantasy VII Remake to enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? No. We have made preparations so that players who did not get a chance to play the first game can fully enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, based off of this, what I'm guessing is they will have a recap, some sort of recap video or recap thing that will basically update you if you have not played the first game, which I highly recommend playing the first game anyways, and also the OG, just to have a better experience with the entire series. But you don't need to play both, as you can see here. But I'm assuming that they will have some sort of recap in the menus or some sort of thing to kind of update you on what happened. So, yeah. Has the battle system changed from Final Fantasy VII Remake? In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, new comrades will join you in the battle, and you can cooperate with other party members in even closer ways than before. Has the battle system changed from Final Fantasy VII Remake? In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, new comrades will join you in the battle, and you can cooperate with your party members in even closer ways than before. So, based off of this and what we've seen in the trailer, I can only assume that you'll have team-up attacks, you'll have different ways you can fight the enemies, possibly change out the characters like Final Fantasy X, and I'll go over more in depth on that later on in the analysis video. And so that's only a synopsis of what I can assume of what will happen. So I'm pretty excited about that. Will Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have new original music? Many new tracks have been created for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we will be making some new arrangements of tracks from Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. So that's great to hear. Some new music, some new tracks to listen to, something to look forward to in the next game. Definitely worth it, and cannot wait. And then this just basically in your Tetsuya Nomura fashion, basically saying we will reveal more soon in the future. So that's about all we have for the press site. Yeah, definitely a lot to look forward to, and I cannot wait. Be looking forward to my next video, as I will be going in more depth on the trailer that had recently been uploaded and shared. And remember, please, if you can, like the video, subscribe, comment if you think there's any updates or anything that I need to change, or all that kind of stuff. Looking forward to hearing from you guys, and looking forward to interacting with you guys. Again, I cannot wait. I'm so glad we finally got some news on this. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. And y'all, take care. Peace.
Word to your mother. Bye!